Hello, on to the next lot of Premier League predictions for you guys. Week 27 we're up to now, as we only got 12 matches for each team to go for the end of the season. And before we go on to week 27 of matches, go through what happened in week 26 games. Starting off with Everton against Crystal Palace. It was Everton who managed to win 3-1 in that match there, with Bernard, McAllister and Calvin Lewin scoring the goals for Everton. Benteke got the goal for Crystal Palace. 14 to 10 shots and 8 to 2 on target for Everton there. Brighton and Watford turned out to be a 1-1 draw. So Corway in the 19th minute for Watford before Noah Piers' 78th minute own goal. 10 to 5 shots for Brighton, 2 on target each as well. Sheffield United had a 2-1 home victory over Bournemouth, coming from behind after Wilson scoring for Bournemouth 13 minutes into the match. Billy Sharp in first half stoppage time, and Lundstrom late on in the game in the 84th minute to get themselves the victory. 16 to 10 shots and 62 on target for Sheffield United. Wolves and Leicester played at a 0-0 draw, with Leicester's Todd Howie 76th minute red card. 15 to 9 shots for Wolves, 3 on target each there. Burnley got a 2-1 away victory against Southampton, with Westwood scoring a very early goal 2 minutes into the match. Danny Ings equalising in the 18th minute before Viager in the 60th minute for Burnley. 10 to 9 shots for Southampton and 6 to 2 on target for Burnley. Liverpool carried on winning, of course, as they've been doing all season. A 1-0 victory over Norwich, with Sadio Mane coming quite late on this time around in the 78th minute. 17 to 5 on the shots and 6 to 1 on target for Liverpool there. So not too many matches left to go before they officially won the Premier League title. But according to me, I already gave it to them at Christmas. So no real surprises there. Tottenham won quite late on against Astonvilla, 3-2, after Adrian Wijnaldum scored an early own goal for Aston Villa, made up for it 18 minutes later. And then Son was on the score sheet just before half time to give Tottenham the lead. Ingles early in the second half to equalise the game for Aston Villa, but then it was Son again very late on in the second half, 94th minute, to get all 3 points. So 23 to 18 on the shots and 10 to 4 on target for Tottenham. Arsenal winning 4-0 against Newcastle, with Aubameyang, Pepe, Ozil and Lacazette scoring the goals. All goals coming in the second half there. So much needed victory for Arsenal after a whole bunch of draws for them to still remain 10th place on the table. 16 to 10 shots and 7 to 2 on target. And then my side, Chelsea, lost against Manchester United there in a controversial game, 2-0. Martial and Maguire on the score sheet. 17 to 9 shots for Chelsea, 3 to 1 on target for Manchester United. We did have 2 goals to Salad. Manchester United should have got a player sent off as well too. But I'll go into more depth in my Chelsea preview match against Tottenham as well too tomorrow, a bit later on today. So make sure you check that video out once it's published. And finally, Manchester City defeated West Ham 2-0, with Hernandez and De Bruyne on the score sheet. 20 to 3 shots and 7 to none on targets. So comfortable victory for Manchester City after getting the Champions League banned prior to this game. And how I got on with last week's match predictions, I managed to get 6 correct out of 10, including the first 5 games that was on the list, with Everton's win over Palace, Brighton and Watford drawing, spot on, the 1-1 draw. Sheffield United's victory against Bournemouth, Manchester City to beat West Ham, Wolves and Leicester to be a draw, And then also managed to get to Liverpool with the victory against Norwich 2. The games I got wrong went for Southampton instead of Burnley. Went for a draw between Astonvilla and Tottenham. So close, but Tottenham just got there. Went for a draw between Arsenal and Newcastle. And I went for Chelsea to win that reverse scoreline of 2-0 for us instead of them. But it wasn't to be. And feel free to leave your own thoughts and predictions in the comment section below. Last week's comments was just as JVO mentioning something about Everton under 4.5 and going for those odds there, so they'll be really low odds and not really worth it really. You're better off going for over 4.5 goals. So when it does come in, you get paid out quite a bit instead of less than 10 cents in a dollar or so. And unsurprisingly, his pick for Everton under 4.5 was correct in the game, as they managed to win 3-1. So it was pretty close to failing, but just came through. And also, he made a prediction for the Watford Middlesbrough game. It's in the League Championship, the second tier to the Premier League. And he also went for under 4.5 goals for this game too. But it backfired on him, as there was actually 5 goals in this game, with Watford, his team that he was supporting, winning 3-2. So it just goes to show there was more money in going for more goals if you're going to go that way. But usually the goal starts line is about 1.5, 2.5, generally for most matches there. So that's sort of margin and odds that you sort of would go for if you're going to go that way. But yeah, but feel free to put your own predictions for the Premier League or possibly even the Championship games as well too, if that's what you're interested in. And I'll review them for next week's prediction video once I do week 28 Premier League games there. So feel free to join in. And here we go. So week 27 started off with my team Chelsea against Tottenham. Head-to-head overall record. We have managed to win it 71 times, Tottenham 54 times, and 40 draws. Chelsea winning the last 3 games, and Tottenham 3 games prior to that. And the last 10 games have seen a decisive result in them. So odds for this game, we are the favourites at home at $1.72, $4.50 for Tottenham, $3.75 for the draw. On the table currently, Chelsea are still just holding on to 4th place there. They're winless in the last 4 league matches, 2 draws, 2 defeats, and 1 win prior to that. While Tottenham, 3 wins and a draw for them in the past 5 matches, just trailing us by 1 point. So they can overtake us on the league table, and we might actually drop down to 5th, 6th, 7th in no time at all if we're not careful. And being at home, we haven't been doing great at all. So it would be better if we were playing away from home, as we did manage to defeat them at their place early in the season. But got to support my team Chelsea here. Got to bounce back and score some goals like they did against Manchester United, and hopefully they don't get disallowed. And the weather is on our side this time around, so it should be a good match. Good London derby here against our former manager Jose Mourinho. So I'm going to go for a Chelsea victory here, but it's not going to be easy. So I'm going to go for a narrow 2-1 Chelsea win. Next game is Crystal Palace against Newcastle. 27 wins for Newcastle, 10 wins for Palace, and 9 draws. Newcastle 3 wins and 2 draws in the past 6 games. Odds for this match, $1.91 for Crystal Palace, $4.20 for Newcastle, $3.20 for the draw. On the table, Crystal Palace currently sitting in 14th, winless in their past 5 games, just picking up 2 draws. While for Newcastle, 1 place higher than them in 13th, 1 victory, 3 draws in the past 5 games. So not too bad for them. For this game here, I'm going to go for a 1-1 draw. Next match is between Burnley and Bournemouth. 14 wins for Burnley, 6 wins for Bournemouth, and 11 draws. Bournemouth 4 wins in the past 5 games. Odds for this match, $2 for Burnley, $3.50 for Bournemouth, and $3.20 for the draw. On the table, Burnley find themselves in 11th, 3 wins and a draw in their past 5 matches, while for Bournemouth in 16th, 2 wins in the past 5 games for them. For this match here, going to go for the home side Burnley to get a 2-0 victory. Next game is Sheffield United against Brighton. 13 wins for Sheffield United, 9 wins for Brighton, and 6 draws. Sheffield United winning the past 3 matches. Odds for this game, at home, Sheffield United are the favourites at $1.91, $4.20 for Brighton, $3.30 for the draw. On the table, Sheffield United with an absolutely amazing season in 6th place, 3 wins and a draw in the past 5 games, only trailing Chelsea by 2 points there now. So, and for Brighton, 15th, 3 draws in the past 5 games with 2 defeats there, so it's not looking great for them. So Sheffield United should definitely win this match here, and who knows, they might go above Chelsea if we're not careful. Gonna go for a 2-0 Sheffield United victory on this one. Next match is Southampton and Astonvilla. 28 wins for Astonvilla, 26 wins for Southampton, and 23 draws. Southampton unbeaten in the last 7 games with 4 wins and 3 draws. Odds for this match, $1.57 for Southampton, $5 for Aston Villa, $4.20 for the draw. On the table currently, Southampton in 12th, 2 wins in the past 5 games. While for Aston Villa, they win 17th, 1 victory, 1 draw in the past 5 matches for them. This game here, I'm going to go for a 2-2 draw. Next match is Leicester and Manchester City. 60 wins for Manchester City, 30 wins for Leicester, and 29 draws. Manchester City 7 wins in the past 8 games. Odds for this match, $5 for Leicester, $1.62 for Manchester City, and $4.20 for the draw. On the table, it's 2nd against 3rd, with Manchester City in 2nd, 3 wins and a draw in the past 5 games. For Leicester, just the 1 win and 2 draws for them in the past 5 matches. It's going to be a tough game here for both sides, but Manchester City a little bit more consistent than what Leicester has been as of late. Going to go for an epic 3-2 Manchester City victory on this match here. Next game is Wolves against Norwich. 31 wins for Wolves, 13 wins for Norwich, and 16 draws. Wolves with 2 wins and a draw in the past 3 games. Odds for this match, $1.50 for Wolves, $6.50 for Norwich, $4 for the draw. On the table, Wolves are in 8th, 1 victory, 3 draws in the past 5 matches for them. And for Norwich, stranded at the bottom with 1 victory, 1 draw in the past 5 games, 6 points behind 19th place Watford, and 7 points outside safety. For Norwich, definitely probably going to go down for the end of the season. For this game, Wolves are the draw experts this season, as well as Arsenal, drawing 12 of their matches. So Norwich might see themselves to get at least the draw out of this game potentially. Going to go for a 1-1 draw, and also with Wolves competing in the Europa League there, as the matches for the knockout stages got underway just recently as well too. Might take a bit of the fitness levels out of some of the players. Next game is Manchester United against Watford. 22 wins for Manchester United, 6 wins for Watford, and 5 draws. Manchester United 5 wins in the last 6, but Watford did manage to win the last time they played, a 2-0 victory. At time, they are the favourites at $1.57, $5.50 for Watford, $3.60 for the draw. On the table, Manchester United in 7th, 2 wins and a draw in the past 5 matches. While for Watford, they're in the 19th, 1 win, 2 draws for them in the past 5 games. Manchester United, one of those teams, being very inconsistent. They seem to turn up against the big sides and get victories and draws, like against Chelsea, for instance. They only tend to get a draw or any result against Liverpool in the Premier League this season. But against the lower teams there, they're just not able to break them down, and because they more defensive, as Manchester United likes to play on the counter attack there, and it doesn't seem to work too well against these lower opposition sides. So I'm going to go for a 1-1 draw, a bit of an upset, but somewhat expected if you look at the season and in the whole of what's going to happen in this match here. Next game is Arsenal against Everton. They've played each other so many times over the years. 106 wins for Arsenal, 61 victories for Everton, and 46 draws. Arsenal 4 wins and a draw in the past 6 games. Odds for this match at time $1.91, $3.60 for Everton, $3.50 for the draw. On the table, Arsenal in 10th, 1 win and 4 draws prior to that, and for Everton, 3 wins and 2 draws prior to that in 9th. So an opportunity for Arsenal to go above Everton on the table, but being the draw specialists, and with 13 of their 26 games, so half of the matches there this season, they have drawn. And Everton are a good team, especially under Ancelotti now as well too, because they were struggling towards the relegation zone a bit early in the season before that appointment. So I'm going to go for a 1-1 draw on this match as well too. And the final match is this season's Premier League champions, Liverpool against West Ham, who might get relegated this season. 75 wins for Liverpool, 28 wins for West Ham, and 37 draws. Liverpool 5 wins and 2 draws in the past 7 matches. Odds for this game, $1.12 for Liverpool, $15 for West Ham, and $7.50 for the draw. On the table, Liverpool in the first, winning their past 5 games, but I believe they won their last 17 matches, and they have the opportunity to equal Manchester City's longest Premier League winning streak there as well too. So that's something to strive for. And for West Ham, they also got a lot of motivation, as 2 draws for them in the past 5 games being winless, sees them currently in the relegation zone there. And they got quite a few tough games coming up, I believe. West Ham does, after just playing Manchester City, got this Liverpool fixture. So, real danger of being relegated. Let me know if you think West Ham is going to be one of the 3 teams to be relegated to join Norwich, and also who the other team is going to be. So yeah, for this game here, obviously Liverpool will get the victory. Going to go for a 3-0 scoreline. If you enjoyed the video, hit the like button. If you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe, and feel free to check out all my other prediction videos, where I do a whole bunch of other European leagues, including the Scottish Premiership, La Liga, Serie A, Bundesliga, Liga 1, and I also do the Australian A-League. And a few other random club series videos, my Chelsea team videos, some cup competitions, as well as some Olympic videos as well too. So lots of different content for you guys to enjoy there. But if you're just interested in these Premier League matches, then obviously check out the Manchester United game preview that's coming up as one of my random club series teams. Check out the Chelsea, my team as well too. And also come back again for week 28 of matches, and then I can review some of your score predictions if you decide to put it down in the comment section below. But until then, thumbs up, subscribe, and thank you for watching.